Okay. And what are we doing here today?
GS demo and Burier all day.
Yeah. So basically, what does that mean?
All right, so basically it means come through here to BMW Fourways, Motorrad, and we've got Fourways on the go, and we've got all the GS models available for testing today.
Okay. So can we go outside, maybe see some of them, and maybe let's interact actually with some people
let's go.
and have a chat with some people and actually them tell us what they experience from the ponies, because you work here, so his opinion is kind of biased. So we want the exact response from the people. So
Let's see what people have to say.
yeah, let's roll outside. Let's roll outside. Yes, son. Yes, son. So yeah, once we go.
Okay. Hi there. Good with you?
Good, thanks.
All right, so you just test rode our 2023 RR.
Yeah.
So I believe you're on a
2020.
2020 RR. Okay, so first of all, first impressions, first big differences since I know you came directly from that bike and then instantly jumped on the RR. What's a couple of big things that you picked up?
The softness.
The softness, okay.
When you're changing the gears, it's just so smooth. So there's some
Power-wise, okay, obviously I know this one
power is limited, but yeah,
limited, but
you can feel it.
you can feel it. There's
So nice. I don't want.
Nah, listen, so going from your bike to this one, do you feel there will be a potential upgrade in the future?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
I'm going for that one.
Okay, well then.
Even the features, I love the wings, so
Okay.
I definitely.
Now, I've seen you a couple of times actually riding. Once the time I was on my order, I've seen you riding and everything. So, if you were to take your ride style on an everyday basis,
Yeah.
what do you feel that the new 2023 can actually offer you that your bike doesn't offer you at this stage?
I think riding it every single day, 2023 will be much better.
Yeah.
Because on mine, sometimes I feel like, no, I'm not going. I'm not taking this one. So yeah, definitely 2023 will do much better for me.
And I do know that you're riding a red one, so are we going to be looking to do a deal on the same one? I do know we have different colors, we have blacks.
Yeah, no, I'm going for black this time.
Going for the black this time.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm very glad that you did enjoy the bike, and then I'll definitely be chatting you to do a deal with you in the future.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
A lot of people try to go from the 310 to the 1200,
Yeah.
and they just become very uncomfortable with the bike. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So it's just, it comes down to your riding comfortability.
Yeah.
And then basically, if you want to jump on 100cc by 100cc, as long as
do
you're
that.
comfortable on the bike, that's
Right.
what matters.
Now, the last time I was on a GS, I struggled a whole lot with the weights. So I'm not an avid adventure rider. I'm more of your sport rider.
Yes.
So if there's a sports guy wanting to jump on let's say a 1250 or a 1200, how would you recommend they handle the weight, especially maneuvering around on the bony?
Look, so you got to be very careful as to what you're jumping from and onto.
Makes sense. Yeah.
If you're going from 1000 RR onto a 1250, I mean, there's a huge weight difference. I mean, the whole geometry of the bike is different. The center of gravity is completely different.
Yeah.
So you got to just take into perspective what you're riding, where you're riding the bike as well.
True.
You just got to look. Don't freak yourself out about it. Have faith in yourself.
Take it easy.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Yeah?
Makes sense.
Yeah, but I mean, look, you have to have respect for the bike first thing, and you just got to know your limits as well. You don't want to go push yourself. For example, you're coming on for a 600cc onto your adventure bike.
Yeah.
And then you're not quite sure, you're not quite comfortable.
Yeah.
You just got to know where your limits lie.
Makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
So if anybody wanted a bony like this or any other bony, where do they go or who do they speak to?
Look, I mean, obviously, preferably come to us.
Which is?
Yes, BMW Motorrad Fourways.
Yeah.
And the dealership to come to.
And they can speak to?
Myself, Shane.
There we go.
Here we go. And then obviously we do have other salespeople available. It's Casey, Dylan,
Yes.
Desmond, and Mike.
Yes.
So please come through.
And there's a wide variety of motorcycles too.
Yeah, from beginners to experienced riders
All right.
to newbies. Yeah.
There we go. All right. There we go. Thank
Cool,
you.
guys. You have to. Look at us boys.
Now tell me, which motorcycle is your guys' favorite at your guys' dealership? Which is Fourways Motorrad, and why? Me personally, I like the XR. Me liking the XR. You actually told me about the XR.
We talked
And
about
I
the
was
XR.
like, rode the GS. I think this is my new favorite, but
Okay, so I'm sorry. Okay, the 1300s grew on me. Yes, it's got the power. Yes, everything. I'm sorry, no one gets better than an XR. You're not gonna get.
Couldn't
You're
agree
not,
with you more.
you can't drive around. You have the touring position, but you got the speed of an RR.
Right.
You got that speed, raw. I'm sorry, but there's nothing that beats it. And just it's the sleek design.
Okay.
It's a,
know,
it's a design.
Yeah.
You don't
So
get this often.
I'm all for the XR.
Yeah, look,
Since day one.
I mean, depending on some people's height as well, and they possibly maybe a body injury from sports back in the day, superbikes tends to hurt them, you know, pressure on the wrists, lower back issues, stuff like that. So, I mean, if you want that experience on a superbike, you literally just jump into something like this, nice upright riding position, comfortable, and yeah, definitely it moves.
I actually didn't know that has a center stand as well.
Yeah, it has the sense that. And as you know, XRM's coming out soon.
Yeah.
We got that coming in. So the XR's just improving themselves and actually just proving themselves right.
Yeah.
So it's the XR all the way.
Growing.
Is the exact same motor as an RR or is it?
Exact same motor, but detuned.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
slightly
just in
tuned,
the slightly detuned.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is the motor detuned or is it just the gearbox?
No, so it's basically they take the full bike and so the whole motor.
Yeah.
So they detune the power. They doesn't do anything to the gearbox or anything like that.
Right.
They just focus on the power, just bringing the power a bit down.
So you could buy one and then just flash it and then.
There we go.
We as BMW, we are not part of that conversation right now. You lose it. You lose it. Void it. We don't even play with that anymore.
All right. Any other motors? Any other Boni that you guys might like?
Well, it depends. So we got in a bunch of new stuff that came in. We got in a bunch of new stock. So obviously we got our used stock that's still over there. A big thing that's going on now, if you look at the back, R18s.
Okay.
A lot of the guys that have been wanting to have these cruiser, these baggers, we are running massive specials. And I'm not talking something small. I'm talking about almost 60,000 Rand discounts. I'm talking about prices coming down in. There's one bike that came off in 100,000 Rand. That came off in pricing. BMW, I'm running massive special on all R18s, R18 Octanes, Transcontinentals, Pures, anything.
All of them.
BMW are running big things. So if you guys are looking for baggers, trust me, that's the way to go.
This is the place to come for.
And then obviously we got now our Select deal. Q2 Select has come in. We're offering Select on a bunch of more, starting from the 310 GSs to the new models, the 900s, the 900 Adventures. Offering Select, so pricing has been coming down. So yeah, we've been changing quite a lot, but also in the sense of you won't have to pay through the roof anymore for a bike. There's ways and means to working around it, especially for nice big cruisers like that or brand new 900Rs. Guys, I know got a lot of guys been wanting to get the newer bike, but in a year I want an adventure. Fine, you do a Select deal for 12 months.
Right.
It's easier than that.
No, you work your term.
You work your term.
Yeah.
You work a term into it.
Yeah, so you basically got your 42-month term.
Yeah.
At the end of that term, you can obviously swap models.
But it doesn't have to be 42 months. You can choose 12 months, 36 months. So if you know it's coming out in a year, you say, I want to do a term over 12 months, then it's going to be a bit higher, but then you know you can ride the bike. Once it's done, you give the bike back to us, and then you can take the bike that you want.
And you're going to guarantee future value for the bike.
So you, at least so you can stay on the newest bike. So that's what a lot of guys like, to stay on the newest bikes, you know. So go to Hearties, show everyone I got the newest bike, stuff like that. That's the perfect way to go. Or you can just do it, you know, you want to have something maybe in 2 years' time, now I want something new. But what people must understand, if you choose 42 months, you got to see 42 months through. Otherwise, we got handles and normal trade-in. You'll have a settlement outstanding, things like that.
Okay, yes.
So you still need to remember that.
That you want just
Exactly. So if you guys do have any questions about the Select, contact us because there is quite a bit around it.
Yes.
But what I can say is Select is definitely a way to consider it. It's really worth it. He sold now recently. He sold an auto. A guy was looking at a Select. You just saw the Select. Yes, maybe didn't go with it, but just seeing with the Select, then you instantly know it started chasing, going in your mind, because people think, oh, new RR, but geez, these prices, I can't handle it.
Right.
And then once you actually come and sit down and look at the ways and means working around it, it's not actually that bad. Most of these guys are paying for what the bikes are doing now for 200, 300 Rand more. I can put you on a brand new bike.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
And we're busy buying in stock. As you can see, our used stock is coming into. So we are actually at Motorrad Fourways. If you guys want to sell your bikes, do come through. We are doing that as well right now. So guys, there's a lot of opportunities for you guys, especially, you know, it's about the style, you know, it's the lifestyle.
Just the life, baby.
It's the lifestyle. Come on, baby.
2 wheels.
Now tell me, no? You got a female rider. She wants a Boni. Which bike would you guys recommend for her?
Brand new one that just got released, the 800 GS.
Look, it depends on the riding, I say, riding capabilities.
So the reason I'm saying if you begin, yes, 310 or stuff like that. If she's an experienced rider, the reason I'm saying this is because they've actually catered for it. It's a low bike. It's got more than enough torque. It is standing right over here. It's nice and low. And the nice thing about it is BMW actually said it caters for the female riders. It's got your quick shift. It's got everything you need. But for a lady, for the comfortability, and not girl wants a big thing.
Right.
But you know,
Right.
girls also don't want to be sewing in like little small things, so they meet it in the middle. And I mean, this thing's got a lot of
Really?
Part of the group.
part of the group. So this is really a great way for the female riders to go to. If you're looking to, and it's also they're capable off road. You can go there. It's obviously not as adventure as another bike would be,
Right.
but for the female riders that like to just join the pack and go with, this is really the best way to go. BMW caters specifically for the females on this.
So I see it's got a chain. It's got chain drive instead of a short drive, and obviously you've got heated grips.
Heated grips. It's got your cruise control. No, this one does not have the heated seats.
Okay.
This you can adjust your suspension. So obviously it's got the ESA, cruise control. It's got basically all the features. It just does have a short screen, as well as there still is high screens available for the bike.
Okay.
But right now, if you're looking for a bike that has everything to offer, especially from not even a female driver, but anything, but it's an entry level, just want to start riding, but you don't want something too flashy, you don't want something too demony.
No quick fire. You don't scare yourself off a bike.
Exactly.
And like I say, that's the perfect commuter as well.
So you've got crash protection as well.
Yeah, you can get customers, so let's just go on here.
You can get bags as well.
Can get panniers. Well, it depends on what. You have to have the right brackets for it. So the top box, this one has bracket. I don't know. This one does not have the side panniers top box. So you can only put a top box on this specific one.
That's it.
If you were to get one side panniers and everything, you'll just have to. Oh, you can get the very
Yeah, so the RA cases that you can add on here. So it actually comes set up with your pannier racks on there, or you get the racks for your GS12, like this guy here, your 1250.
Yeah.
So it all depends on how you spec the bike. So you can get full cases, you can get a full pannier set like this.
Okay.
Pannier rack for it, yeah.
So now I noticed there's that bone over there. I'm not sure.
1250
Oh,
R.
1250. Which one?
Next to it.
Yeah,
The 850.
black one.
Not the 850. This chap.
Oh, the triple black over here.
So now
The R1250R.
explain the whole. It seems as if triple black is like a feature that can go onto different motorcycles. Okay. What's the reason for Motorrad doing like a triple black? Because I noticed there's also the GS triple black as well.
Yeah,
Very popular color, huh?
it's a very popular color. But the thing is, the nice thing about black. So the thing is, so if you take, and I saw it the other day, if you take a 1300, a white 1300, and you go put it next to a black 1300, for some reason the white 1300 always seems a bit bigger.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's because light colors make something seem bigger.
True.
But what I personally feel BMW specifically doing with the triple black is mainly I almost want to say it's stealth. You know, it's like a lot of guys,
mode.
like you have the trophy and everything in the white, and it's very out there. But I mean, it's almost giving you that like Night Rider feel, you know, because if I take this bike and I go put it in a white color, it's not going to look as, it looks aggressive. It gives it a little bit of look. I just think that BMW decided to stick with this because, and it's also another thing is, not many other brands can compete with the triple black because obviously if a brand now brings out a full black or something like that, it's going to originate from BMW.
Very unique color.
It's a very unique color, yeah. And as you can see, they always combine it with this, almost you can say gray. So that's how they mix it. So it's really, and the triple black's just the standard color that most people want on their adventure bikes. Also, because another thing is, for the guys that off-road very hard and stuff, the black's also not so easy to see scratches and stuff.
Okay.
So especially,
You know?
it's a bit hidden and more, obviously big scratches and things, but white you're going to see it a bit more, in my opinion.
So when a pony comes up with triple black, which features or what accessories or what add-ons do they put on a triple black as compared to a stock select?
Nothing colors-wise.
It's just color.
It's just color.
A lot of guys think with the 1300s, if I get a light white and then I get a trophy and then I get a triple black, it's nothing. It's just the color spec. A lot of guys think because it's trophy, now suddenly it's not. It's the color.
Yeah.
You need to. I can get a trophy, but it can be the exact same as triple black because where the stuff comes in is where you add your packages: dynamic package, Enduro Pro package.
How you spec the bike.
It's comfort package. It's how you spec the bike.
Yeah.
But the colors don't add anything that another bike color wouldn't add. So that's just the base colors. So I'm going to say the reason I'm saying 1300 is because the quickest way to explain it, a light white's a base model. So when you spec the bike on BMW, you see that costs nothing. Add a triple black, that's an 8.5 hour add-on. add a trophy, it's a 12.5. So it's the colors do add up. It's more pricey on certain colors, but it doesn't add anything to the bike. It's just the color.
Just the color.
That's the color.
Okay. And then I just noticed that is that one of you guys' demo models?
Yes, S1000 RR.
Let's go talk to him and see
See what he has to say.
what do you like with That's fine.
How you guys?
Appreciate it.
And
All right, cool. I'll quickly have you,
how's that?
have you signed for it. Okay, awesome.
You wanted to have a bit of a conversation.
Is it? Just going to have a quick interview with us.
No joke.
Just going to have a quick interview on the bike.
Yeah, carry on, carry on.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's something
And?
there.
I've done. How do you feel?
Did Casey?
Really?
What do you mean by smooth?
I just want to make sure. So,
So you're part of an interview now. So you need to. I just want to find out by you. How do you feel? What's a couple of key features that stood out for you on this bike specifically? How did you feel towards it? Okay, the wings.
But the way it rides,
Okay, so you find the comfortability a lot smoother, better drive through.
yeah, so smooth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm very glad you liked it. The customer feels that it's gone a lot more smoother.
I think that's around 2020.
But you, which year model you run? 2020. Yeah? That's the 23.
2023, yeah.
Oh.
Hi there. Yes.
Hi, Alfred.
Alfred. Well, for Alfred, yes. Well, okay.
Not organized.
Het jy georganiseer? Nee, hy was net gek. Nee, was die.
Oh, ry met my wit bike.
Yes.
Okay. Ek wil where they inkry op 12.
Okay, geen probleem. Okay. Yes. Jy kom maar vat meneer se nommer, dan kan ek meneer net lykkie gee. Okay, geen probleem. Ons het 'n paar hierso. Was eintlik 'n 1200 afgestaan met 1400 kg. Ons het een met 'n topbox en panniers alles klaar op. Okay. Okay. Oh, sweet. Okay, so ek sal dan net weer probeer en as ons dit uitwerk en dit uitwerk. Alright, en jou nommer meer? 079 875 8236.
Ja.
En ons kyk na okay.
Ja, net my laaste betaling gegee, maar toe ja, miskien kan ek 'n beter vir jou kry nie.
Geen probleem. Ek sal meneer kontak en dan meneer praat. Geen probleem. As ek sal met meneer praat en dan kan ons kyk om dit uit te werk. Okay, ja, fantasties.
Ek is bakkie skoon vermaak wat help word.
Ja.
Dan moet jy
Where's your bike? My bike.
Ja, ons het